In this lecture, we're going to be talking about money. The syllabus includes, first of all, defining what exactly money is. We're going to answer that question. We're also going to talk about depository institutions, the central bank, how these commercial banks create money, the money market, and something known as the quantity theory of money. Let's begin by defining money. What is money? Money is, in essence, any commodity or token that is generally accepted as a means of payment. Money serves three distinct functions. First of all, it serves as a medium of exchange, and as we just mentioned, it is any object that is generally accepted in exchange for goods and services. Without money as a medium of exchange, goods would have to be exchanged for other goods. This is known as the barter system. But people will always accept money for any good that they're selling, so we can say that money is a medium of exchange. Money also serves as a unit of account. And a unit of account is simply an agreed upon measure for stating the prices of goods and services. Here in Canada, we use the dollar, so that is our unit of account. This unit of measure is used in order to provide people with a way to compare the opportunity costs of consuming one good versus another without constantly having to convert prices in terms of barter. Money is also a store of value because it can be held and exchanged later for goods and services. If money were not a store of value, then it could not serve as a means of payment because you wouldn't actually be able to use it once you got it. Money in Canada consists of currency and deposits in banks and other depository institutions. Currency is simply the notes and coins held by individuals and businesses. The government declares these notes and bills as legal tender. Keep in mind though, notes and coins held by commercial banks and the central bank do not actually count as currency. Deposits are simply individuals and businesses who deposit money at banks and other depository institutions. But the deposits owned by the government are not counted as money either. Keep that in mind. Are M1 and M2 really money? Money is, as we have already defined it, anything that is generally accepted as payment. Checkable deposits are money because they can be the money from within these checkable deposits can be transferred from one person to another by simply writing a check or using a debit card. M1 consists of currency and checkable deposits, and therefore M1 is considered money. Keep in mind, some savings deposits are also a means of payment. Savings accounts in which money can be withdrawn, that is also considered money. However, most assets in M2 are not actually liquid assets. The deposits in M2 are not easily converted into a means of payment, so they're not actually counted as money. Deposits are money, but checks are not. The check instructs the bank to transfer money from one account to another. And credit cards are not actually money either. It's a means of payment, yes, but in essence, it allows you to take out an instant loan, which needs to be paid back later with actual money.